Hello Pack, my name is Vahlkor and welcome to Dauntless. Now for this episode I want to talk about a topic that, oh my god, it's the doom topic, the topic that nobody wants to talk about, the topic that nobody wants, and is Dauntless dead? Now hear me out. The reason I want to talk about this is because I've been experiencing a couple things endgame, and well, I think I'm an endgame or close to the endgame, and I've actually been looking at some forum threads, particularly one that appeared in the last couple of days, and I kind of wanted to talk about this and give you guys my thoughts and, you know, see what could be done. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the links in the description where you can find the Discord channel, Twitter, and if you're not part of the Wolfpack, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when the next video goes live and be part of the Wolfpack. So you guys know that I'm actually always trying to put out content and trying to stay up to date with the game. I'm always looking at Reddit, Twitter, and not the Discord, the actual forum, just to, you know, just so I could get like a scope of what's happening in the community at the moment. And I've noticed that in the last couple of days there's been a thread that's actually, I think it's 3 days old right now, talks about very few players by the player Barry Scott. Now this thread was interesting to me because I wanted to kind of see what this guy had to say. He basically said that, you know, he was asking the developers to see if we could get more people into the game, essentially so that we could play with more people, because what's happening is newer players are getting stuck in progression because there's not many players doing the old content, like the very early content in the game, and they essentially have to solo hunt their way through progression and grind gear to get to the good stuff and try to get to the endgame content. What is still a little bit funky trying to find group and endgame content. It happens to me where I'm basically farming Nasaga by myself. Pretty much I can sometimes get a group, sometimes I have to queue 1 or 3 times to actually find a group, and it's kind of weird to actually try and get those hunts done and find an actual group through random, just pick up groups and try to get them done so you can get progression done, you can grind your gear, and you can essentially move on to the harder monsters. Now that's not to say that solo hunts is actually a little bit hard, because you have to make sure you know the mechanics, you have to make sure that you're actually able to compete and to have decent gear to kill these behemoths and essentially be able to progress. And going back to this thread, there's actually a lot of people that think the same way. Some people are saying that you need to find group and you need to find a guild and stuff like that. And yes, that's understandable, because honestly, this game is meant to be played with people. This is a hunting game and it is super fun to play with other people. I actually was playing with a friend of mine before the storm hit Puerto Rico, and I had a blast. Like, it was the best game ever, and I think that's the goal of this game, is to get together with people and try to actually continue progression and, you know, grinding your gear and getting those drops and actually being able to craft and upgrade your gear. The majority of this community comes from games like Monster Hunters, God Eater, or even Tokiden, and those are games that, yeah, I mean, you can solo hunt, but it's a lot more fun to hunt with people. The entire ecosystem of the genre of the game is meant to be played in a group. So when new players come in and they don't find players to play with, essentially, they're stuck in solo queuing, and they're just, you know, the way the matchmaking works, so that you don't have to wait so long to be able to actually go into a hunt. After I think about 3 minutes, it'll go ahead and throw you into the match with either yourself or with 1 or 2 people that queued in, which is totally fine, because some people might like that idea, not to wait forever for a hunt. However, myself, I don't really have a problem of waiting 10 minutes to go into a match, as long as I know that I'm gonna be pair with people that are trying to get progression done and trying to get a group done, and maybe even make friends with them and just continue hunting together. So maybe there should be an option where when you queue in for a hunt, the hunt will not actually start until you have 4 people, and that could be like a setting where you like click, okay, so I don't want to go solo, or there could be a setting where if you click and let's say, oh, after 3 minutes, if nothing happens, just throw me in. You know, it could be fixed that way. But also there's a thing that I want you guys to understand, and that this game is a community-based game. This is an indie game. It's still a game that is in closed beta, so a lot of people that have hit the ceiling level, the skill cap, there's no new content for them. Those people will just eventually move on to other games that are complete, or games that are more popular, to actually go ahead and, you know, have some fun, because they're already at the end game. They don't need to be playing with other people because they don't need anything else, so they're just eventually hop out of the game, hop to another game, and then when the new content comes in, they'll be back. And that is perfectly understandable. That is totally valid reason to just hop out of a game and hop to another one, because obviously it's like, think about when in the old days when you raid in WoW. If you were one of those top rating guilds that you had all your characters decked out in gear, and that you have all the pretty cool stuff that you don't need to get into the game unless you're raiding with people, then what's the point of getting into the game? So that's what's happening with Dauntless. Right now, Dauntless is a game that doesn't really have too much content. Dauntless is a game that is still in development, and a lot of people that have hit the cap, the limit of content that they can consume, well, they just get bored and they just move out. Even though they're the nicest people ever, they're not gonna stay in the game stuck and not having fun. They're gonna move on to something else and come back when the new content drops. But anyways, if you're a new player and you actually want to get the hunts done, I really urge you to do a couple things. It's something that is so simple that you guys, I'm gonna blow your mind. Just talk in chat. Like, open your chat and say, hey, not just say I'm looking for group. Take initiative, make your own groups, be the leader. Even if you're a new player and you don't really know what you're getting into, form a group, talk to people, get into voice comms. Like, even if you're using Discord, if you're using Ventrilo or TeamSpeak, whatever it is the voice comms that you use, invite those people in. Tell them, hey guys, I'm gonna create a room so we can talk together and we can do a couple hunts together, and you know, just make friends, because that's going to change the way you play this game and the way you have fun in this game. Because this game is all about community. I'm gonna be honest, like, this genre, ever since Monster Hunter has been such a success, this genre has been a community driven genre. Like, after you get the max level gear, you're out there, you're trying new weapons, you're trying new things, and you're essentially helping other people out because you already know the mechanics, you already know the things, and that's what it's all about. It's all about progression, all about making friends, and being able to play together, having fun. And as to the regards if Dauntless is dead, I want to say no, it's not. Dauntless is not really dead. There's just, the people are too scarce around. Like, I think that the game development has been a little bit on the slower side. Even looking at the roadmap, you can see that they're working on a lot of things, but honestly, it feels kind of empty. Like, it feels like they still are way behind schedule, and I mean, it proves to be real since they moved the open beta for 2018 before they wanted to have it in 2017. So it's not really their fault. They're just a smaller studio. I mean, they're not really one of those giant companies where they can just pull out employees from wherever they don't have them. They're working with a concentrated amount of people, and they're trying to keep the game balanced and the game fun. So obviously it takes a toll into what actually is being polished at the moment. So honestly, I just think the game needs a little bit more time. I really think it's a smart move that they push the open beta away to 2018, and I don't really mind waiting for new content, even though I'm trying to catch up to the latest content myself, because obviously I'm not finding a lot of people to play with. I'm just can play a couple times a week, and I can only play a couple hours, but I try to you know, play with people, have some fun. Even if I have to create the groups myself, that's what I do, and hopefully that's something that you guys are gonna be doing from now on, because I really think this game is going to obviously take its time to be able to be developed right, but I think the community is gonna be one of those communities that is always gonna be there to help each other. And if you guys are looking to play with people, just do that. Like, I'm being totally serious here, guys. Being able to just open your chat, take lead, take initiative is gonna change the way you play this game. But anyways, I think I've rambled a little bit about in this topic. I hope that you guys agree with me here. I hope that you guys agree that Dauntless is not dead. I hope that you guys agree that Dauntless is gonna be a great game, and that we just need to be a little bit more patient and a little bit more driven. Like, we need to be a little bit more to the point with this game. We need to actually take charge. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, if you want to find people to play with, I'm trying to get the Discord channel up and running, so make sure you guys join the Discord channel, check out the links in the description, be part of the Wolfpack, and as always guys, I've been Vahlkor, and I'll see you next time.